Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, and I'm back with another speculation video because it is time to welcome August. So that means we still have 2 months left in this quarter with the Horse Ranch expansion pack already released. So what is left? Let's take a look back at the roadmap they dropped just before the Horse Ranch announcement. So we have the Root and Tune expansion, 2 bold kits, Behind the Sims, and more. So we have the Root and Tune expansion and Behind the Sims, but neither of the 2 bold kits. I'm not going to read too much into the and more because that could just be including the stuff we got in the free update before Horse Ranch, like the Native American representation and the paintable ceilings. I'm not expecting any more huge updates this quarter. So what will the 2 kits be? I think one will be Create a Sim and the other Build Buy, because we have on the left side a pair of swim trunks, it looks like, and then a chair near the bottom. If we're going to keep getting at least 2 kits every single quarter, then I think it does make sense to have one be Create a Sim and the other Build Buy, so there is a better balance instead of just skewing it in favor of Build Buy almost all the time. There's also something in the river on the right side. I've seen some people say that it's an inner tube, but wouldn't an inner tube be on top of the river instead of what looks like sunk to the bottom? Because in that case, a tire would make more sense to me. As much as I would love for this to be a hint towards cars, especially combined with the cars you can hear as part of the ambient noise at the very beginning of the teaser, well, I don't think we're getting any more major updates this quarter because major features tend to release right before an expansion pack or a game pack, and well, we're not getting a game pack this quarter, and we already got the expansion pack, so I think that is it in terms of major features until at least October. Lately, I have noticed a pattern where they tend to release 2 kits at the same time, and that is what happened last quarter, so I think both of these kits are going to release on the same day again, and I think that will happen during August, especially with one of the kits looking very likely to be about swimwear, and I think that would still make sense to release during the summer, even if it is close to the end of it, and September is probably too late for something like that. Another thing supporting my theory is a tweet from Simatically. The Spooky Simmer says, "You guys, I think we're finally getting a swimwear kit." And Simatically quote retweets it, saying, "Would you look at that?" with the eyes and shushing emojis. And if you remember, Simatically did leak some info about Horse Ranch and ended up being completely right. So this is basically 99% confirmation at this point. He seems to know someone on the inside, so I think he is going to be right again. As unenthused as I am about the idea of getting more kits, I am really excited to see what Maxis would come up with for a swimwear kit, because I figured early on with kits that if they stick around, 2 of the Create a Sim themed ones that I would want are a sexy lingerie kit, which hey, we ended up actually getting earlier this year with Symptomates, and a swimwear kit, because both of those categories of clothing I felt were in dire need of more items. I'm just getting so bored of using the same ones over and over again, and even with custom content, most of it ends up looking pretty similar to content that we already have because it's based off of it. So yeah, I'm definitely ready to have more new swimwear designs. Though in the case of this theoretical swimwear kit, I don't need it to be sexy. I would actually rather have it appeal to all ages and have it include kids and toddlers, not just something that is aimed at young adults. We've only had Symptomates for about half a year, but I think already it's my most used kit because I tend to use it on every single young adult sim that I make. It's been just such a refreshing thing to have in my game. I think the only kit I probably use more is Bust the Dust, since it's the only gameplay one, plus the dust system appears on every lot automatically. But what about the build kits? Well, that one I think is a lot harder to guess because we have that chair, but it doesn't really stand out to me all that much. It just looks like a regular modern chair. And then with the inner tube or tire, whatever it is in the river, I don't know. It doesn't really help me all that much either. I mean, if it was a poolside build buy kit, that would make sense to go thematically with the swimwear one. but I don't know if that's something that they would do. The chair does not really scream poolside furniture to me. Hopefully there is more flavor to it than what appears on the surface, because we have so much modern furniture in the game already. Do we need any more? Especially for kits, which are supposed to be a lot more niche than stuff packs, game packs, and expansion packs. With it being August and summer almost over, I would not be surprised if they already announced these two kits today and released them on Thursday. I don't want that to happen because I would rather have more room for Horse Ranch to breathe. It's still such a recent release. But I think they might rush these out because they tend to release stuff close together and then just leave us dry for a long period of time. That's also why this video has gone up earlier in the day than what I would normally do, because they tend to announce packs and kits at either 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I want to have this at least get an hour of relevance before something potentially happens. So I guess we'll see whether this video ages well really quickly, maybe not as quickly, or doesn't age well at all. But feel free to let me know your predictions for these two kits in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!